university to apply to. Universities to apply to.
Okay, so I don't even know how many schools there are out there in the US, and even now I am not sure about what I'm going to major in. So I guess the major factors that played when I started choosing schools was I have a faint idea about 2 or 3 things at maximum that I'm interested in, and yes, it takes a lot of research to find schools that are, first of all, I did not pay attention to rankings at all. So if you go by rankings, I'm not saying it's a sure fail method, it's just not going to go beyond a level. And to be able to be happy at a school, you need to go beyond the level that rankings reach. You need to be able to see whether you will be happy at a school. So go on their websites, look at the classes, look at the professors. A lot of schools have videos up on YouTube that you can watch of professors. Go look at them, research the programs that you're going to be interested in, and make a choice independent of rankings. Because yes, rankings are there to support you, but they're not the end all. So rather than going on US News every time you come across a new university, go to the academic section and look at what classes you're required to take and whether those inspire you, whether they, jog your curiosity, and decide. It's not going to be hard because, all of you know what you're interested in. You just have to dig a little deeper and do some work to narrow it down to around 15.
I want to add something to that. So, I've come across a lot of people who just go around saying that, do you think with these grades I can get into Harvard? Do you think with these grades I can get into MIT? I know a lot of people I've met before we went to. So, there's not only Harvard, MIT, or Stanford in the US, there's about 5,000 universities, and each of them offers something unique, and it doesn't appeal to everyone. It might be something that really appeals to you, or something that you like, some academic, some course that they have. Like I know, Pennsylvania State University has a course in ice cream making, which is really unique, and you can work at an on-campus ice cream shop, and you get credits for that. Like it works to your major. And there are other places like you're probably in a club or some sport activity or anything that really appeals to you. So just don't, I'm telling you, just don't go and try applying to the top universities. Look at the major you want to go to, look at the campus as a whole, look at where it's located, look at the things they offer, and because everything will come together when you actually go to the university. And if you don't like it, it's going to be a bad decision.
Oh, another thing I'd like to add is if you're vegetarian, that is another factor you would like to consider, considering that we're from India and a large population is vegetarian. You might want to look at vegan, vegetarian options in the school that you're applying to, if they're available, if they're readily available, because you're not going to want to, walk for like 15, 20 minutes every day across campus to the cafeteria that provides vegan, vegetarian meals. So small things like this make a huge difference once you get there. Diversity, there are 2 sides. You might want a school that's really diverse, or you might want to be the only Indian in a school that's majorly American. So I guess each has its advantages and disadvantages. Ask yourself what you're looking for and what you're ready to compromise on, and what you're absolutely, what your priorities are. And look at a school as a whole, not as just classes, because college is going to be an experience, not a bunch of classes that you take to graduate. So you're going to become a different person, and the school that you go to is going to influence that. So try to look at it as a whole package and not as a place you go to study.
Another thing I'd like to add is, if you're already sure about what you want to take up, what stream you want to go into, you can just Google top colleges in the country for that particular field, and I'm pretty sure you'll get a list of all those colleges. And yes, in the end, everyone is kind of generally worried about the name. If you say someone graduated from MITs, and you say someone went to RV College in Bangalore, they're obviously going to say, oh my god, he went to MIT. So name does kind of play a role, but like I said, don't go entirely on the name. The college needs to offer the course that you're interested in. So, maybe Google it, find the top colleges, and then go onto each website and then see the courses that they offer and see whether that appeals to you and if it intrigues you.
And actually, it's not because of the college that it has a name. I mean, MIT is awesome just because of its professors, because of the students. So to make it to those kind of places, you need to really strive really hard, because it's not a coincidence if you land up in one of the best universities in the world. So you can, even if you don't make it there, it can still be really great. So some people have this opinion that they might go to a smaller school for undergraduate, and that'll give them personal attention, allow them to grow, build good relations with the professors, to get good research opportunities. And then for graduate admissions, when you're applying, those recommendations from the professors will be very valuable. And sure, you can strive for it, but even if you don't get in, there are many, many good alternatives.
And I don't know, for all these things that my friend said, the one thing that you need to do is a lot of research. Now is the best time for you guys, probably 11th standard or starting 12th. It's the best time for you guys to sit on the net, probably sit for half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, it doesn't matter. But you need to do a lot of research, like, go deep into what you want to do, which colleges, which exams, when to study, what to study, how to study. I think you guys need to do a lot of work from now on.